Pia, thank you for inviting me to your show.
Daddy, how I met Jesus?
How did I meet Jesus? That is a great question. But before that, I need to explain a little bit about myself. Because I wasn't a nice guy. I did a lot of bad things, and even I broke the heart of so many girls before I met Jesus.
Oh, so you're a bad guy?
Yes, we can say that. I was a bad guy.
How will you change to be a good guy?
So this is where I met Jesus. So what happened was that I went to Mass one day, and in the moment when the priest puts the bread like this, do you remember, like Father Mike does every Sunday? When that happened, I prayed to Jesus, and I said, please help me to be good. I want to be good. I want to change and follow you. And in that moment, I felt this amazing presence, like Jesus was hugging me, you know? And in that moment, I understood that Jesus is in that bread. Jesus is that bread. And that changed my life.
What happens in the Mass?
So in the Mass, what happens is that Jesus comes down from heaven and gets into that piece of bread, that white circle that you see in Mass. Jesus gets in there and transforms that piece of bread into himself. So every time you want to see Jesus, and you want to feel Jesus, you want to hug Jesus, you can see him in Mass.
Bye-bye! Bye-bye, everyone!
Who here believes that God can make miracles? I do. And we believe that Jesus is God. So that means that Jesus can do miracles, right? So the miracle here, the miracle that happens during the Mass, is that Jesus becomes the bread of life. He is present there. He's truly present in the Eucharist. Or the Blessed Sacrament is the same. Every time Father Mike brings the bread up, Jesus is there. Every time we receive communion, Jesus is there. He wants to do all that so that he can be close to you. So the first thing is that Jesus is truly and completely present in that moment. He is there. The second thing that happens is Holy Communion. And what that means is that we are united to Jesus. I love my kids so much that I just want to hug them and be close to them. What Holy Communion does is that you are close to Jesus in the same way. When you receive communion, Jesus is hugging you and giving you a kiss and saying, I love you. It's the closest way you can be with Jesus, is through the bread of life. He is the bread of life. I know some of you were supposed to do your first communion a couple of weeks ago, and you might feel sad even that this is not happening, and we don't know when it's going to happen. But what I want to encourage all of you, if you're watching, is that during Mass, if you're watching Mass, just ask Jesus to come to your heart. Ask him to come and hug you and kiss you spiritually. Right now we cannot receive the Blessed Sacrament, but we are able, and Jesus is able, to come to our hearts either way and have communion with us. So when Father Mike makes the prayer of the spiritual communion, I encourage all of you to do it with him. And we can do it right now. You can repeat after me this prayer. It's a simple prayer to ask Jesus to come into our hearts. So let's pray and repeat after me. My Jesus, I believe that you are present in the most holy sacrament. I love you above all things. And I desire to receive you into my soul. Since I cannot at this moment receive you in the sacrament, come at least spiritually into my heart. I embrace you as if you were already there, and I want to unite myself to you. Never permit me to be separated from you. Amen. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday, and God bless you.